Hey guys, it's Rai here. I'm very bored right now, and today I'm gonna show you about new MLP Season 9 Episode 23 is called The Big Mac Question. First we have Spike, and second we have Discord, third we have Mrs. Cupcake, and also Kingdom Hearts Crusaders. In the beginning, Spike looked at a Big Mac's wedding ring to show Sugar Bell, and it is. Sugar Bell going to see it. Well, here's a Discord, Big Mac, and Spike, and he asked them about the truth of Sugar Bell wants to love, and he's trying to figure out who's going to see Sugar Bell. And Big Mac was saying, what? And he's supposed to be like that. Big Mac, Spike, and Discord were deciding to give a love to Sugar Bell. But definitely, yeah, it seemed like a Sugar Bell in love with Big Mac. So it's very impossible to see what happens next. And also Spike got to see these new apples, and then Discord was trying to see what happens. And he's thinking about that. And Spike too was deciding to cook with the pies with Sugar Bell. And also Mrs. Cupcake licks the cream, and then it's very disgusting to me. Later, Sugar Bell went to the flower shop with Rose, and she gave Sugar Bell with the new flowers. And yes, and this is a funny scene with the Discord as a general soldier, and he decided to look for Sugar Bell with those flowers. Not flowers, but apples. And also they cook very slow and fast with the food that the Spike burned the foods all over the tables. But yet, Discord was sitting next to Spike and Mrs. Cupcakes. Later, Discord and Sugar Bell, he snapped it and he covered with Sugar Bell's eyes. So Spike and Mrs. Cupcake would decide to figure out what happens next. Soon, that Apple the monster wants to destroy the ponies with Discord and Spike too. After commercial break, Apple Pony decided to see what happens, and School talks about with the marriage with Big Mac and Sugar Bell. On replay, Mrs. Cupcake cooks the food very fast, and then Sugar Bell will decide to talk about and she wants a love with Big Mac and Hush. And also, School reads the paper. It says,
I love you, Big Mac. Would you like to spend the rest of our lives together? I hope you say, yup.
That's what she says. So, Kingdom Hearts Crusaders were decided to go out and they sneak, but there's Big Mac. They're trying to be quiet with Apple Bloom. Soon, Big Mac builds his own chair for the ceremony to marry her. Later, Apple Bloom decided to think about that she has to find Sugar Bell. And Fluttershy covers raccoons and they're going to sleep, and Sweetie Belle yells at them. She said, Sugar Bell, where are you? And my funniest scene is Aloe kicks Sweetie Belle out of the massage shop. But yeah, that's very hilarious to me very much. Well, anyways, let's get back to work. So, Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo were staring at each other and holding their apple pie. So, Granny Smith talks to Kingdom Hearts Crusaders about the memory of love that Peter Potter and Applejack's father, they were loved each other. So, yeah, Applejack's father was referenced in MLP Season 7. Am I right, Kenshiro? So, Sweetie Belle was decide that Big Mac was not in the barn, and Apple Bloom was decided to find Big Mac inside. So later, Discord talks randomly with ponies. But here comes with the Apple the monster, known as the juice commercial. Even Big Mac was palmed-faced with Sugar Bell. And last but not least, Discord was telling the truth about the Big Mac's love with Sugar Bell. So Mrs. Cupcake has to stop and defeat Apple the monster. But the Apple the monster, he said,
I love you, I love you, I love you.
Soon, Mrs. Cupcake asked Spike about the proposal to Big Mac before he set them on fire. But unfortunately, they were deciding to think how they going to create the marriage with Sugar Bell and Big Mac. So here's the last quote that Mrs. Cupcake and talks about her very fun jokes. And Spike decided whatever he could. And the Kingdom Hearts Crusaders was talking about he apologized that Big Mac was very surprised. But Big Mac was very apologized with Sugar Bell was ruining on a date. And also his last quote, he said, "Yup" to Sugar Bow. And she tells him, she said, "Today's was disaster." And also Sugar Bow looked at Peanut Butters and Bright Mac's cutie mark on the rock. And of course, I seen this season 7 that Peanut Butter and Bright Mac are gone, that they were passed away. So there's the last quote. They said, "Will you marry me?" Yup. And then they kissed. And also, Big Mac gave to Sugar Bow with her new necklace of rock. But wait, here's one more thing. Here in school, I record the video, but I'm sorry the audio was badly, that the students are talking to the teacher. And please sit back and enjoy the last video. Check this out.
Which is what I do. You're welcome.
It is my sincere pleasure to say, for my second Apple family wedding, that I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
This one.
So there we have it. Bravo from the MLP Friendship is Magic. And it's almost 3 more episodes left, and get ready for Friendship is Magic ending. So anyway guys, thank you for watching. Click subscribe if you link down below, and see you next time. Goodbye.
Champagne, anyone?